Good afternoon. Today is Saturday, September 11th, 2021, and we pause for a moment to reflect on the great history of our nation and the sacrifices made by our fellow citizens on that fateful day on September 11th. We thank our men and women in armed services, and we extend our greatest appreciation to them, and we will never forget. I bring a message to you today on this Saturday afternoon regarding the next phase of our safety standards for students enrolled in the Sandusky City Schools. Yesterday, on Friday, during my weekly review with my senior leadership team and our Erie County Health Commissioner, Pete Shade, we reviewed the trending numbers and data for positive COVID cases in our district. Earlier this week, we implemented a face covering requirement for all faculty and staff in the district. I deeply appreciate the compliance of this matter from our employee base. Our employees are valuable and they are indeed essential workers. You continue to show great leadership and significant concern for the safety of our students and families. After my meeting yesterday with my senior leadership team and our Erie County Health Commissioner, Pete Shade, and in consultation with the members of our Board of Education, effective this coming Monday, September the 13th, we are implementing and instituting a face covering mandate for all students in the Sandusky City Schools. Our goal is quite simple. We want to be in school in person for 5 days a week instruction. In order to achieve this goal, we're issuing this face covering mandate for all students in pre-K through 12, effective again this coming Monday, September 13th, until further notice. We strongly believe that this action will provide the best chance to both stay healthy and allow us to stay in school on an in-person format basis for a 5-day basis. There are 3 basic goals that we have in making this decision. Number 1, to keep all Sandusky City School students, preschool through 12th grade, in school with face-to-face learning on 5 days a week basis. Number 2, to minimize quarantine requirements due to wearing of a face covering. And thirdly, we want to align our district procedures with student academic priorities, ensuring that Sandusky City School students receive the best educational opportunities available. And we firmly believe that in-person learning is the best opportunity for that to occur. So for all of my students throughout the district, when you attend school on Monday, September 13th, you will need to wear a face covering. For the duration of the school day, and in consultation with our Erie County Health Department, we will have extra face coverings, extra masks available at each of our buildings at the start of school on Monday. We again appreciate the great support from Pete Shade and members of the Erie County Health Department, as well as our very concerned and very interested members of the Sandusky City Schools Board of Education. Now, I know this is not the best ideal way to attend school for our students and staff, but it's a necessary step for us to take if we're going to stay healthy and maintain our in-person format. As I promised you at the beginning of the school year, we're going to do everything possible to ensure that we stay in school for 5 days. If the trend moves in a different direction, or a more positive direction, we will certainly revisit this mandate and make a recommendation that modifies it if that the data tends to suggest that. At this point, based on where we are today and based on what we anticipate the projected trends for students to be in Erie County, we firmly believe this is our best opportunity at this time. To summarize, effective September 13th, all students enrolled in the Sandusky City Schools will be required to wear a face covering at school. Students riding our school buses will continue to wear a face covering as well. there is no change in this policy for students who are riding a Sandusky City Schools transportation vehicle. Thank you in advance for your support and cooperation. For parents, if you have questions regarding this decision or other school-related matters, you can reach me directly at askdrsanders@scs-k12.net. I look forward to responding to any of your questions. And thank you to my Blue Streak Nation for the pride, tradition, and excellence that defines who we are. And as always, we say, go Blue Streaks.